And Yoel Romero, a little dust up there late in the fight. They go the 25-minute distance.
I don't know, man.
Not the fight we expected.
No.
But at the highest level, there's risk management. There's so many things that go into it.
Well, no one can tell you how they should fight each other. They know what they're capable of, and they know what it's like to be in there with each other. And when you're dealing with a guy like Yoel, who's so insanely explosive.
So, what was Romero, what was his game plan? I gotta be honest with you, that was one of the worst UFC main events I've ever seen. You know, and for those women to put on the fight that they did before this, for this to basically, you know, I really don't know what I saw. There was barely any action. So I got my little notes here. I gave round one. Round one, if there was any a draw round in mixed martial arts, then that was a draw round. Where Romero, it may seem like he was playing mind games, but it was pretty much the whole fight. By the way, that was the keys to victory for IZZY right there, those leg kicks. Those are the only consistent thing about the fight. And you were wondering, where were the takedowns? So if I'm correct, Yoel was 0 for 4 in takedowns. And he didn't seem like he really wanted it, you know? I don't know what's going on. Like, if this was boxing, I'm not saying this at all. I'm not saying this shit at all. But I'm saying if this was boxing, fans would have been like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is a fix. Next opponent. Likely here. Let's turn it up. Let you listen in. Please subscribe on TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. I had to up my attorney retainer before I started covering UFC again, because they like to take your videos down for no reason. Here, let me turn it up.
It's going to be an amazing fight.
Things getting tense here. It looks like the buff has made his way into the octagon. Adesanya and Romero go the distance. Here is the official decision from Bruce.
Please subscribe and like the video.
After five rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46 for the winner. And still, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
It's not like the wrong man won. Like, he won the fight. Even if they didn't do shit, he won the fight. You know?
All right, I'm here with the winner and still champion, Israel Adesanya. Let's let it settle. A difficult fight, an odd fight.
It was a hard fight, but cliche, I did what I had to do. You can see he's going to be limping after this. Look at his leg.
Yeah,
Look at his leg. I fucked his leg up. He touched me in the first round. That was the hardest shot he could land on me. And after that, I knew, okay, I can take his best shot. So I did what I had to do and picked him apart. The legs don't lie. I fucked his leg up. He was trying to do all the stuff to play it off, but I did what I had to do to win that fight.
What did you expect coming into this fight from him, and what was different?
Exactly that. He plays the game in lulls. He'll do all this to kind of like get you into a false sense of security. And my coach, Eugene, Mike, Andre, and Twist said, you need 25 minutes.
The commentators were saying that. They were saying that shit.
And I was hoping to touch him a little more. But unfortunately, it's hard to engage with someone who doesn't want to dance.
Now, there were moments when he did attack, but they were few and far between. Were you surprised by that?
No, that's what we expected, like I said, in lulls. Trust me, I'm fresh. I can go another 5 rounds. But he goes in lulls. He'll do a minute on, a minute off. 2 minutes off, a minute on. That's how he likes to play the game. But, you know, I did what I had to do in the fight. I touched him up, and still.
Were you concerned at all at the end of the fight that the judges might have gotten it wrong?
As long as they didn't listen to the crowd, I was fine.
Now, next up for you is Paulo Costa, which will be a much different fight.
If you come right here, follow me real quick. If you look, where is it? In its natural habitat. Oh, the buffoonist ignoramus is left. I was scared he's gonna shit in his hand and throw it at the fence. But yeah, he's gone, so let him keep walking.
Well, that's your next fight, and that's a very different kind of fight. Yeah, how do you think that one goes?
I've had over 100 fights in my lifetime. I've had over 80 kickboxing fights. And this guy's gonna actually come forward and try and fuck with me. So, you know who the mother effer is. ESPN, sorry ESPN Plus, whatever.
I think you can swear on ESPN Plus.
Well, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. Come, Costa, live la vida Costa. I'll see you soon, boy.
Congratulations, sir. Israel Adesanya, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
Yoel, how did you feel about the fight? How did you feel about the fight?
That is my victory. Not here. Here. That is my victory. That is my victory. I have one question. I have one question for everybody here. I have a big respect for everybody, for all athletes. But my question is, that is the champion for UFC that we and you all want? No, we want to fight. We want to fight the warriors. That's what we want to see here. The really warriors. Not like a rooting guy. No. The people want to see the really fight. The really adrenaline. That's what the people want to see here. He's running. That's not big champion. The big champion needs to stay here in the middle, in the fight, like a really champion. Like the old people in Rome, like the gladiator. That's what the people want to see here. That's what the people want to see here.
Did you expect him?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Did you expect him to stand and trade with you?
Yes. Yo solo quería que se quedara a pelear para darle un buen espectáculo a esta gente que vinieron a pagar aquí y que pagaron un pay-per-view.
That's what he wanted to do, was stand there and trade with him to give these fans a fight.
The people pay pay-per-view for really fight, not for this. The people, the fighter need to respect the people pay. The people pay because the people want to say, see the good fight. Not like this. That's what I
But he didn't do anything.
Because I know the people pay. The people working a lot. You need to respect for the people. The people pay, are working a lot and pay pay-per-view. For what? For fight. No running. So you want to see running, go to see the Usain Bolt.
Thank you, Yoel Romero. Thank you for another excellent fight. We look forward to seeing you again. Ladies and gentlemen.
You know, John,
He walked over here and said, everybody loves Yoel Romero, but he lost the fight, right? And he said that people want to fight. It was also on him to engage more. If Izzy's going to run, like he said, it was on him to engage and make it into a fight.
Let me stop that right there. I don't think he ran. I'm not saying he didn't run. Like, it's not his fault. If anything, the burden was on Romero to try to make it a better fight. Just my personal opinion. Like, he stunk that shit up out there. It's almost like all that posturing and all that shit. Fucking raving. All that shit he was doing. And then doing the little dances when his leg is all fucked up. Come on, man. That shit is your fault. I'm kind of pissed. I paid for this at the last minute. Like, I fell asleep. I covered boxing. I was covering the PBC on Fox Kowalski card. I fell asleep. And I was like, man, let me go ahead and just, since I took this little nap, let me cover this shit. And he put on this shit performance, man. It is what it is, man. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. I'll cover every single major fight live. We are going to be here for this when it does happen. And I'm going to make sure I do as much research as I possibly can to make sure when we're here on fight night, we're not talking no bullshit. So as it stands, I was saying before, I try to cover as much UFC as I can, but after Thanksgiving dinner, I came home to 8 copyright strikes from UFC for my previous UFC videos. I've been knew eventually they were going to try to get me. That's how they get down. It's nothing wrong or illegal with what I'm doing, even though the fans may be pissed because, they don't understand. They want me to risk my channel and show them fucking full highlights and all. It just don't work like that, all right? we're doing our best. So for those who have been following us, I apologize for my lack of UFC coverage over the last several months, but I had to make sure my boxing was where it was. So as time goes on, we're getting back to it, and we're going to be getting better. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.